Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts, Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert, Adam Duran, answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
All right, Adam.
Ooh. Hey, Jamie. How's it going?
Oh, my gosh. Another super exciting topic you have for us?
Oh, yes. Of course. As usual. This one's going to knock your socks off. Woo!
That's right. I'm excited to hear it. Can't wait.
Great. This is a good one because it's kind of a Google hack. And so what we're going to talk about today are some ingenious ways we can use driving directions to increase the rankings for our business. This is going to apply, sorry, Jamie, to brick and mortar businesses.
All right, I'll talk to you next week, Adam.
Yeah, Jamie's going to go get a spa. All right.
I got to get a sandwich.
Yeah, have a great time. I'll hold down the fort. No, it's still, you can imagine this might be useful to you someday. Anyway, this is about using driving directions, like I said. So what this is all about, you know that if you've listened to the podcast before, that Google ranks your business in two real main ways. One is geographical relevancy, and the other is authority. So today, the geographical relevancy part, one of the ways that we can signal to Google that we are geographically relevant is with driving directions. And why do we know that these are important? Well, if you look at your Google listings dashboard, you can see on the info panel and the insights panel, you'll see driving directions, and a number of driving directions that people have asked for to find your business are recorded there. So you know that signals that Google uses that as a signal to, rank you among your competitors, right? So basically the idea is the more driving directions, the more interaction with that Google listing, the more of a bigger authority, the more geographically relevant that business is, which leads to more rankings. Higher rankings means more phone calls equals more business. Yay! That's what we're all about. Make sense?
Of course.
He's here. Okay. I woke him up from his nap.
He said that he's all right.
I value your opinions.
Continue.
Thank you. All right. So today I thought we'd talk about 3 ways where we can use driving directions to do that. And if you're wondering how can I get people to use driving directions, what's this all about? First thing you can do, if you're in a networking group, a chamber group, or another local business group, you regularly meet, the other business owners. It's a great chance for you to basically improve your business's word of mouth, all that stuff. So one thing at the start of those meetings, everyone take out your phone. Woo! Everyone will be happy. And then open Google Maps. And then
not check your text messages.
Yeah, do not do that. But while you have your phone out, open Google Maps and then use the keywords. So keyword for that business, what are they trying to rank for, and their city name, where they're located, to find their business. Their business will show up on Google Maps. And then boom, you say get driving directions to that business. So once you do that, you have 10, 20, 30, 40 people do that for each other's businesses. It takes, to do that really takes less than a minute. So it's not that big of a deal, less than 30 seconds really. So anyway, if you get that going, that's awesome. It signals to Google that someone is doing business with that business. Someone is finding them important enough to get driving directions. That's always good. So that's one way that we can build relevancy, geographical relevancy for our business.
Okay.
All right. Number 2, say you're an HVAC company, or, you're a telecom company, something where you have a lot of workers going all over your service area to complete jobs. So those workers definitely, they're using Google Maps to find that location, right?
Yep.
So they're going out to Timbuktu to fix somebody's roof or put solar on them or something like that. Now, that's great. They should totally do that. The next thing we want to do is the same thing that you did in that business networking group. Have your crews do that. And that is when they're at that location, make sure that they take out Google Maps, search for your business using that keyword, press start for driving directions, and then off we go. So that is actually a very powerful one. That's a regular ranking signal from around your service area that if you have crews working for you all day long, all over the place, it can only help your business. And it definitely will signal to Google, this is our service area. We are relevant in this service area. So it's awesome. Totally
awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, it's totally works. And it does. It's a great way of kind of, your guys are out there working, this is another way they can help grow your business and grow their business, right? Their jobs and stuff. So definitely it's one of the things that we recommend all the time to our home services clients.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
No, it just, I think I guess one big question is when you have multiple locations.
Okay. So definitely if you have multiple locations, if your workers are going out to different locations or from those locations, just use that one. Use whichever one they're going to be returning to. That's probably the best way to do it.
Okay.
If you have multiple locations like throughout a state, then those local workers would use that technique for that local location. Easy.
All right. Sounds good.
Basically, anytime your employee gets in the car to drive to your location, you want them to have Google Maps out. You want them to search, not for your business name, search for your keyword. So if you're a solar company, you would say solar installation company, whatever, Brentwood, and then you would go there. So directly searching for that business, the reason we don't really want those are called direct searches, really not as powerful as a discovery search, which mimics kind of what some potential customer would be using to find your business. They don't know the name of it until they find it on Google, right?
Yep.
There you go. All right, last one. I like this one. We use this all the time. You want to add a button to your website that says, "Give me driving directions." Put that button near the top of your website, on your mobile version especially. You want to have that really easy to see. So you could put it under your phone number, make it a different color, whatever. But basically users click on that button and voila, they go right to your Google page, your Google Maps page. They get directions right away. Relevancy. I call thee fair. There you go. So anyway, that's another way that you can definitely build geographical relevancy using driving directions. These 3 tips.
All right.
I love them. They all work. They all work really well too. So,
all right. Ready for some questions?
Bring it.
Okay. So if my employee is out and they are, I let them know to follow this method of searching for the type of company we are, finding our location, and then putting in those directions. Do they actually have to come back to the location?
We like them to press start.
Okay.
Keep going, press that start button so that it actually starts moving. Your phone looks like it's moving, that kind of stuff. Actually getting to the destination, it doesn't seem like Google cares. It just matters if you have asked for directions like that. Okay. So it's obviously each time you do that, the closer you can get to that place, the better. How often do your crews know where they are and how to get back?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think most of them are using Google Maps anyway. So this is a great way that they can help the business too.
Well, and that leads another question.
Yes.
Waze is owned by Google. Does that help?
No.
If you use Waze. Oh, really? It's only Google Maps.
Yes.
Oh,
sorry.
Google. When are you going to?
The reason it's only Google Maps, good question. But the reason it is because Google Maps connects to your Google listing.
Yep.
Waze doesn't. The other Apple Maps, it doesn't. So these are the ones, Google controls Google. So we want to make sure that it all they want to keep you in their ecosystem. So no more Apple Maps, no more Waze.
I know. And that's what most people, who have an Apple iPhone use.
I don't know, man. I know I've had problems with it before.
Oh,
And
yes.
yes. So
You have arrived. Oh, I have? How do you know?
yeah, that's happened to me a few times.
Oh, yeah.
I think everyone, I don't understand it, but whatever. Yeah. You just go with it, Jamie. But anyway, one good thing that when you get good at using Google Maps, if say, for example, your business, you'll hear from one of your customers, oh my God, I tried to find your place, but Google told me to go left instead of right. You can let Google know through your desktop that has happened and correct the driving directions. It's pretty easy to do. And that way, if you hear that happen once, that means it's probably happened to 10 other people or 20 or 50 or 100. So, take care of that. You can just Google how to do that. It's a 5-step process. It's pretty easy. You report it to them and then it gets fixed.
If you are a restaurant, I would think, and you have DoorDash or Uber Eats or anything, this could be really great for you, as long as they search for, what type of restaurant you are, not your specific place.
Yeah, what kind of cuisine do you want? I want a hamburger restaurant. Boom, there you go. This is all about getting rankings, so that means getting in front of people who don't know your business already. This is a great way to signal relevancy, geographical relevancy, and that does raise your rankings. That's why we do it. Great. That's all I got, Jamie.
All right. That sounds great. If you have a business and you are listening to this and you know of another business that could use this great information, please make sure to share this podcast. All of the episodes just keep going and going and going. And so far, we don't get paid for this. It's just Adam volunteering his time to help other businesses and help other business owners. So
it's all about service, Jamie.
It all comes back at some point.
That's fine.
Yeah. Or, maybe someone will buy this podcast and Adam will retire and then you'll, that'd be nice. And he'll watch UFC all day. Anyway, so make sure to give us 5 stars. That really helps our ranking. And we will talk to you next week.
All right. Next week's guest, Elon Musk.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.